back everybody, the TheProSpartanGamer here with Everybody's Gone to the Rapture episode 6. We decided that we weren't going to look to see if we found anything else on Frank. We're going to proceed into Lizzie's area. We can go back to Frank's area in time if we need to, I think. But it looked like a long way back and I'm not sure how much more there was really, so we've decided to venture into the 4th area, which is Lizzie's area. Not sure what bit this is going to be. I think this might be Lakeside. At least that's what I'm thinking. What does that say? Lakeside Holiday Camp, yeah, so I'm guessing.
Mrs. Graves! Lizzie, Mrs. Graves!
Rachel? Hey, what on earth's going on?
It's been awful. The thunder and the lightning and all the power went out and everyone was in the hall, so I told them all to stay put. But then Sean Davis said he wasn't going to be told what to do by a stupid bloody girl and went out for a cigarette. And then didn't come back. And then Di, she went out after him and she didn't come back either.
Where's Dylan? Was he with Sean and Di?
No, I've been looking after him. Do you think they'll come back?
I don't know, Rachel.
I don't care what anyone thinks. I just know if he was my baby, I could never leave him. Even if the whole world was coming to an end, I'd make sure he came first.
You'd be a good mum, Rachel. Oh, don't worry. It's fine. Go back inside and tell everyone that they're doing a great job. A really wonderful job. I just got a few things to finish up here, and then I'll come in and join you.
Right.
Go on.
Okay. So into the holiday camp, that was Rachel again. Her name's popped up a few times. I'm guessing the main person there is Lizzie that was speaking to. We still haven't found the village hall, have we? Whether that's going to be the place where it's all going to sort of fit together in a jigsaw puzzle. Phone here to answer.
You can't save them. Just pack a case and meet me at the station.
They've closed the lines. Weren't you listening to the radio? Because of the flu.
There is no flu, Lizzie.
Oh, Christ, Stephen, I'm not stupid. Of course there's no flu. But the stations are still closed.
There's an access footpath that runs alongside the main tunnel. You can get out that way. They won't have thought of it.
You know what's going on, don't you?
You can't use the phone anymore.
What, like you're not using one right now?
Funny. Listen. Just don't use the phone after this. No TV or radio either. It can hide in the signal.
You make it sound like it's alive.
I don't think we have a word for what it is. Just promise me. Don't tell anyone. Pack quietly. Meet me at the station tomorrow, all right?
I feel awful lying and leaving all these people here.
It was a brilliant idea about the show. Top marks for that, you clever thing. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh. So Stephen knows all about it. I reckon Stephen's going to probably be the last area guy, because we haven't had Stephen yet, have we? Soap dispenser. Okay, so we're in a campsite. Reception, pool, tennis courts, parking. I don't know which way to go here. Different ways to go. Let's go left. Another map thing to show us where we are. I know this is layout of the holiday camp, so it does go round in a little bit of a circle, so if we probably take it that way, then that might be the best way to tackle this area. There's a thing whizzing around over here.
Oi, Shipley, I want a word with you. What? Get over here, soft lad, and keep your voice down. Do you know who I am?
Yeah? You work for Meg Holloway?
Charlie Tate. You can call me Charlie.
What's this about, Charlie?
Rachel Baker.
What about her?
Oh, come on, son. I wasn't born yesterday. Are you looking to get your head kicked in?
She's 16. She's not a kid.
You try telling her dad that. He'll bloody kill you.
I love her, though. You can't stop love.
I'm not telling you to stop anything. Just be careful, that's all.
So, mate, you wants his end away of Rachel Baker. Charlie takes, warning him he's going to get his head kicked in. Right. Don't think there's anything pissing down with rain here. We could do with brolly, really. Is it that other car got her phone in or something? Or radio, maybe? No. No. Okay. Another thing floating around. Come down. This is pretty well lit up down here. Excuse me, something going on in this caravan.
Don't touch it. It's fine.
It's like a sunburn, but it's a funny shape. Is it sore?
I can't feel it at all. Don't fuss over
I
it.
can't believe that you left Kate there. Why won't you tell me what happened?
She's probably not even noticed I've gone. It's really nothing.
You're lying. Don't lie to me.
Fine. We had a row. She'll work all night anyway.
Stephen, listen to me. Was there an accident? Is that how your face got burnt?
It's nothing. Something, I don't know. Just got a bit shaken up and then we fought. She wanted to stay and collect more data.
Was she burnt as well? Is everything all right?
Jesus, Liz, are you sleeping with me or her? She's fine, we're both fine. I don't want to talk about her. I came here to see you.
I just worry.
Well, don't. Come to bed.
Oh yeah. Lizzie and Steve gonna be on this bed giving it the old bit of porky roll in a minute. There we go. Invisible light forms having sex on Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. Very silly, sorry, very immature. But it's quite serious and we needed a little bit light relief there. So around here, bingo. Oh, he's down for bingo. Prizes, kayaking with Reese. All going on. Something going on down towards the tennis courts here. Or is this the pool? Don't know. Might have to come back to this one. It won't open for us anyway.
Hey, it's just been on the radio that they're closing the roads. Something about the flu?
No one here has flu, Sean. There's no flu here. I overheard Mrs. Graves, and she said another family of Upton left. She said they must have left last night, but their car and all their stuff's still here.
Screw this day. There's 15 people Upton left in 2 days. I don't like it. Where's the baby?
Asleep in the caravan. Sean, I don't want to sit around here waiting for it to get worse. I reckon if we leave now, we can get out of the valley before they get their acts together and close the roads.
You think so?
Yeah, we can go the back roads. Through the woods. I'll leave some money on the side for Mrs. Graves. You know her husband isn't back yet either.
He's a boozer, right? That's what I've heard. That's her problem anyway.
Don't be unkind, Sean.
Come on, let's go and get Dylan.
So they're making a head for it. They're going to get out, try and get out of the valley. Don't think there's anything down that way. Another locked door. That's moved, that one, so perhaps it wasn't anything there. It's the one that's moving around and we've got to crack it a certain
I think it was instant. I know that's no help.
Can you leave me alone?
There was nothing we could do. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Ben.
You've woken the baby. Just leave me alone.
Rachel, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Can't get in there. Nothing around there. Okay, so we're going around this caravan park, getting around there quite quickly. Hopefully it's a sensible route and we're going to not miss anything. I'm still not convinced we got everything in Frank's area. I think there's 6 areas, might only be 5, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be one area back at the observatory because that's where it's all sort of happening and kicked off, in my opinion. That's what I'm thinking anyway. So we're back round on this route. We've gone past the tennis courts. So we've done that sort of... There's a tennis courts. There's a phone up here. So let's go in the phone box and get that. And then we need to probably go down there, I reckon.
Hi, this is Kate Collins and Stephen Appleton. Leave a message.
Stephen, it's me. I'm leaving. I've waited as long as I can. If you are there to meet me, I'm leaving for the station now, but I am going anyway, whether you're there or not. But I love you. Please be there. I love you.
Izzy then talking to Stephen. Now we don't know if that's the ones that walked down the train track and got absolutely nuked by the train, do we? Because something didn't go too well when they went to the station there. I think that's a lot. I think doors are ajar or they're open. I think that's the sort of what we've gathered so far. Back to this one. This is a jar. And the laundrette.
We're not even really talking at the moment, if I'm honest with you. I've been sleeping in one of the empty chalets. Otherwise, we just sit there in silence. And then he goes off and pretends he's not drinking from one of his secret little stashes. And I pretend I ain't noticed. And then when we go to bed, it's all I can do not to scream. I don't know why we're still together. Except I do. Still love him.
You remind me of Mary when she was your age. If we'd had a daughter, I'd have been proud if she turned out like you.
You don't have to say that.
Just talk to Robert. Tell him you know he's drinking again. You two can work it out together. I know you can.
I wish I had your faith. I just don't want to be the person who stayed because they were afraid to move. I know you can't dwell on the past, I know that, but sometimes you do just think, don't you? What if the accident hadn't happened? I could have been anywhere right now, rather than stuck here, rehearsing Peter bloody Pan and fixing tumble dryers for the umpteenth time. Oh, Frank, you are an angel.
Don't be daft. You're still young, Lizzie. You got plenty of time to be whoever you want to be. Just don't keep using that leg of yours, or that husband, as an excuse.
There you are, it's 7 minutes past 6 again, just to point that out there if you didn't notice that. A lot of infidelity going on, I think, in this village as well. A lot of people perhaps doing things they shouldn't be. Let's walk down around here. I'm not sure which way we should be going here, but bloody hell, it's going to be flooded out in a minute. Anything going on in any of these caravans? This one's open, so I think we should go in here.
I tried to leave the observatory, but couldn't. I stood at the gates, but couldn't conceive of a world outside. The strangest feeling. As if the valley, Stephen, everything was simply irrelevant. An idea of something, not a something itself. I'm losing track of time. Of whether I'm asleep or awake. My fingers have gone numb at the tips. It's like they still feel. But what they feel is no longer for me. Like the signal has been hijacked.
Okay, more about the observatory. That's what we seem to pick up from these radio signals, isn't it? And I think that's where the story will conclude. I'm pretty sure it's going to be all based around the observatory and what's going on there. Something going on over here by the barbecue. Maybe. Barbecue's lit. A few beers been had by Barbie. Thought we might have had. Nothing going on here then. Let's go back through here. Five-a-side football pitch. Oh, something round the back of here. Where's it going? Changing rooms. What's in here? Is that blood? And the shitters? No showers. Made us come in here, but nothing going on in there. Strange. There's that light gone. Really is getting quite flooded here in this campsite. No wonder it's called Lakeside. A few hay bales from Frank. Wood store. Nothing in here either. A few wild goose chasers here. A few red herrings. There's that light source again, teasing us. Making us think something's going on. Has it stopped raining finally? I think so. Been up over there? Can't really remember where we've been and where we haven't been.
This is a public service announcement from Haverton District Council Emergency Measures Committee. Road and rail workers are being implemented to remain calm and indoors. Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the clergy will act as your representatives during this period. But be sure to report any symptoms to them.
You shouldn't be smoking, you know. Not in your condition.
It's Stephen's fault. He got me started again.
I'm not going to try and stop you, but the weather's looking pretty rough. There's a storm coming.
That's what Stephen said. He said he'll meet me, but there's things he has to do first. He seems to think that all of this is connected to him. I don't know. I'm going anyway, whether he comes or not.
I'm assuming Stephen has thought of a way through the quarantine.
Oh, he's clever. You can't give him that.
Do you trust him, though?
Well, I love him. So I'd hope that was good enough.
I hope so, too. Listen, if you can't get through, for whatever reason, I'm getting people together at the village hall, rounding up stragglers, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I've got all the campers together here, doing a show. Peter Pan. The kids love it. It'll take their minds off things. Hey, did you see that?
Okay, so Lizzie rounding them up in the village, campers and everything. Try and wrap up as much as this bit of an art class going on in the rain, this campsite effort as we can in this episode. Music kicking in again, just setting the scene. Lightning in the background. As you can go, and the weather is gradually getting worse here. Is there anything else down there? Is that the end of it? Right, we can walk down over here, but whether we need to or not, I don't know. No. So I'm not sure how much more of the lakeside camping site there is to do. No, I don't think we've been up to that building with the two doors, so I think we're going to head for there a minute. And then we will look to conclude this episode 6 of Everyone's Gone to the Rapture. This Let's Play sort of walkthrough that we're doing of this very strange but very addictive game. Beautiful environments, fantastic graphically. Sound is also very good. So it's the toilet block. We can't get in anyway. So we hadn't been up to that before. So I guess we go through this gate. I'm not sure again whether we've got everything we need to from this area. Gonna walk down here and see where this light is flashing, whether it's gonna give us a new area or what, I'm not sure. Tension is mounting as we walk past the white cow partialies on our right hand side. A few more tents here, so maybe we just divert, get a few more caravans, so this is a bit more of the campsite to do. Should be something down here of interest, I'd have thought.
This is a public service announcement from Haverton District Council Emergency Measures Committee. Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm and indoors. Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the clergy will act as your representatives during this period. Be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
Di, whatever's wrong? You look terrible.
Mrs. Graves.
Sean's baby Dylan's he all right?
He's fine. Di, come on.
It's okay. Let's get you a cup of tea.
Mrs. Graves, I need to tell you.
Leave it, Di.
Do you try and get out of the valley? All the roads are shut now.
I know, I was driving really fast, but the other car was on the wrong side of the road and... Oh, God, I think
Di, for fuck's sake, leave it!
It's all right. Hey, you're all right. Sean's all right. Baby Dylan's all right. That is what matters. Everyone's all right. No. Now, I need your help. Some of the children, they're getting quite frightened. So Rachel and I, we decided to push forward the show, keep them occupied. You said the other night that you play piano. Can you help with that?
Yes, I suppose so, but Mr. Graves, Rob...
Can look after himself. He's a big boy now. Don't worry. Just head to the hall and find Rachel. She'll tell you what needs practicing.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Graves.
And Sean, go and find Reese, please, see if he needs some help.
Yeah, of course.
Go on.
So Lizzie, I think, is married to the mechanic.
Oh, Robert.
Robert Graves. That's what I'm going for. Even though she's having an affair with Stephen Appleton. Anything else down here? No. Can we get through here? Yes, we can. That's good. So we're right alongside Haverton Waters now. And a lot more of the campsite. I think we're going to leave it here because this has gone on now for 25 minutes or so. So we're going to leave it here with the end of episode 6 of Everybody's Gone to the Rapture with me, TheProSpartanGamer, and we will continue from this exact spot when we start episode 7, so don't worry. Okay dudes, stay safe and I'll be back with more of this game very soon.